pointing forward, and get your knees in line with your hips and your toes. So you might need to press a little bit into the arches of the feet because it's natural for the knees to kind of flare out when we're not engaging. So I want you to engage just enough that you can feel that your feet are grounded, rooted, but not tense or tight. Allow your hands to again rest on the lap with the right in the left. Allowing the eyes to close. Gently smile and take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Again, a slow breath in for 3, 2, 1, and exhale from the mouth. We will begin the practice with our alternate nostril breathing. Right hand, first 2 fingers come into the root of the thumb. The right thumb will block the right nostril. The right ring finger will block the left nostril. So we'll begin by blocking the right nostril. Inhale to the left for 3, 2, 1. Block left, exhale right, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Block right, exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Take your hand to the left palm. Deep breath in for 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Pull your root lock, your pelvic floor up, and tuck your chin into your throat. Lift through the chest, breathe or holding your breath here for 2, 1, and exhale. Lift the chin, release the pelvic floor. Take a slow breath in for 3, 2, 1, and exhale 3, 2, 1. Notice how you feel here. Set your intention for your practice, so reminding yourself what you want to get out of your time. When the mind wanders off, keep bringing it back to that intention. With your next inhale, open the eyes, take the hands down by your chair, and we're just holding the fingers underneath the side of the chair. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Notice here, we want to get a lengthening of the left side of the neck. So notice the tendency if it is to lift the shoulder. We're having the hands down under the sides of the chair so that we can stay balanced through the collarbones. Breathe into the left side of the neck. With your next inhale, mindfully moving the head back up to neutral position. Equalize through the shoulders and exhale the left ear towards the left shoulder. And directing your breath into the right side of the neck. Next inhale, mindfully bringing the head back up to center. Exhaling the chin into the chest. Try to get the chin to tuck up into the throat. breathe into the back of the neck. Keeping the chin to the throat, bring your right ear towards the right. Keep allowing that left shoulder to stay down and equal with the right. Deepen your breath into the left side. Bring the chin back to center, into the chest, and left ear towards the left. Equalize through your shoulder blades. Inhale, coming back through center, lifting the chin up parallel with the floor. Reaching the arms up to the ceiling. Take the hands to interlace behind the head. Draw the elbows wide as the chin lifts. Soften the eyebrows. It's not going to be a big movement. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, the elbows come in towards the nose and tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale to bring it up, lifting the chin, pressing the head into the palms. Exhale to round in slow. We'll just do one more. Inhale to open up, lifting through the chin and chest. Exhale to round it in. And we come back to a neutral spine as we inhale, reaching the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale the right hand down as the left arm reaches over. Keep your left hip pressing down. Inhale, both arms up. You're using the side abdominals to do this. Exhale the left hand down, the right arm over. Now push into your right side. Inhale to come up. Exhale over to the right. Take your right hand to the front of your left hip and press it down. Inhale, come back up. Left hand to the front of the right hip, press it down as the right arm reaches over to the left. Inhale to come up, arms up, one more on each side. Right hand to the front of the left hip, left arm reaches over. Inhale, up. And exhale, left hand, right thigh, right arm reaches over. Inhale to come back up through center. The arms are gonna stay up. I'm just turning so you can see me. Round your back. And exhale, reach the fingers to the front wall. Lift your heels. Inhale to reach the arms up and drop the heels, arch the back. Exhale and round, so you're really making the front of the body small. Lift your heels as you point your toes. Lift the chest as we inhale, the heels drop, arch the back. Exhale and round. Really reach with the fingers, tuck the tailbone, squeeze your belly. Inhale to open it up. This is our last one. Exhale, round. Inhale to neutral. Take the hands to the knees, making the spine parallel to the front wall. Ground into your left foot. Take your right heel forward. Point the toes and start circling through the ankle. Feel the strengthening in your right thigh. Go the other way. We're still grounded and equal through both sides of the body. Check with that left foot, spread your toes. Hold here to neutral, right foot down. Check, realign your spine, straighten the left leg, lift the toes and start circling through the ankle. We're activating that left thigh here and slow the movement down of your left ankle. Let's go the other way. Spread your toes. Go a little slower. And let's hold to neutral. Take the left heel, keep it forward, the right ankle to the outside or to the top of your left shin. Start to drag the right heel up. Stay here and allow that right knee to go out to the right, or drag your left foot in and the left knee is over the left ankle. So you choose what works. We've got the right ankle either on the left thigh or the straight left shin. So whatever works for you. Now be aware if that right knee is really popping up, I don't want you to force anything. Let the knee be where it is. Breathe into that shape that you're in. If you're straining your body to be in the shape, I want you to check in with that. And on your exhale, let yourself release it. And then you'll notice that once you let the breath work with the body, then the mind will be like, okay, I'm not in danger. I don't need to protect myself. I'll be able to relax. And that's why the breath is so important. And that's why it's really necessary to link the breath with the body. So if you want, you can hinge forward a little bit here. And if you decide to do that, just make sure that your spine stays tall. We're not rounding the chest forward. I want you to feel some engagement in your back here because we're keeping the spine in its neutral position. Take a slow breath in. Exhale, lift the chest if you folded. Releasing the right foot. Both feet come in. The right hand is going to stay on the right knee. Take the right knee out to the right. Use your right glute to do that. Exhale it back to center and let the leg just kind of hover over the floor. Inhaling, right knee out to the right. Keep that left leg stable. Keep your hips stable. And exhale, right knee forward. Let's do 2 more. Maybe keep your hands on your pelvis so that you can really be aware of where you take your pelvis when your knee moves. Only go as far out to the right as you can with the hips staying forward. Use your inner thigh and abdominal wall and pelvic floor to bring the knee back into center. 1 more. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, ground your feet equally. Hands to the thighs, exhale. Just notice how one side feels compared to the other. Deepen your breath. Let the energy that's coming into the body reach the areas that you've just opened. Next inhale, open the eyes, right heel forward, left ankle crosses the right shin so that we can let the left knee follow to the left. Notice how that feels here. You can stay there or taking the right knee to bend and the left ankle lands on the top of the right thigh. So again, notice if your knee is lifted, that's okay. If you have to straighten your right leg, that's okay. Be kind to your body. What does your body need? It doesn't matter what the shape looks like. Just try to find some movement and breath. If you want to fold when you're in this position, find something that works, that the body is like happy to open up to. Maybe exhale and smile a little bit and let the body know that it's safe to relax. Next inhale, let's come up. Releasing the left foot down. Keeping the left hand on the left thigh, we're dragging the left foot out to the left so that the left knee is over the left ankle. Exhale it back to center and you're using the left inner thigh to do that. Inhale, bring it out to the left and feel that your left glute is engaged. Exhale, bring it back to center. Notice here if you start rounding your chest. Keep your chest strong and open. Inhale it out to the left. Hands can be on your pelvis to notice where it goes. Exhale it back to center. I really want you to feel this in your glute. Open it up. We've got 2 more. Exhale it in. 1 more. And then we're going to hold our neutral position here. Close the eyes. Long breath. Long exhale. And gently opening the eyes. Hands come onto the front seat of the seat. I'll turn my chair just so you can see me. Make sure that your feet are grounded so that you feel all four corners of your feet to the mat. Come this way so you can see me. Grounded to your feet, arms up to the height of the shoulders. Press into the feet equally as we lift. We're trying to keep the chest lifted. And then exhale, we come down. If you want, you can reach for your chair and sit back down or come right back up. We're doing 5. So you choose. You can come all the way back down to seated if you need a break. Or see if you can do your 5 in a row. We're just gonna tap the bum down and come back up. We want to try to have the arms parallel with the floor through the whole movement. Notice the knees. You can look down and make sure that your knees are tracking in line with your toes and your hips equally. We've got 1 more. The next time we come up, we're going to stay standing and exhaling, hands by your side. Finding our Tadasana, standing here. Toes are forward, engagement in the thighs, so it's a slight lift of the kneecaps and as if you're trying to pull the feet apart. Feel that engage through the glutes. Now draw your low belly in, feel that your pelvic floor is engaged slightly. The chest is open, the shoulders are drawn back. Arms by your side and the chin parallel with the floor. Take a slow breath in. Out of the mouth, exhale. Big smile. Thank your body for being able to do this for you. Thank even the discomfort. Let's open the eyes. We're going to come to the back of the chair. So I'm just going to turn the chair. So you can either go to the back of your chair or just turn it around like I'm doing. So from here, we're walking the feet back, step the right foot forward, and we're coming into a lunge position. So step your left foot back and press into your left heel as you bend the right knee. And then we straighten the right knee as we lift the left heel. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. As you're straightening, get really high on the back toes and pull the left hip forward towards the back of your chair so that your pelvis is square to the back of the chair through the whole movement. So you can even actively draw your right hip back as you draw your left hip forward. I also need you to stay engaged in your core here. Your lower belly is drawn in, your pelvic floor is slightly drawn up. The chest is open, the back is strong. We're going to do 1 more. And now from here, bend at the elbows and straighten the elbows. We've got 5 of these. Exhale, bend. Notice, I don't want you to drop your chin. So keep your head in line with the rest of the spine. Notice here what's going on with that right knee. We're bending at the elbows, a little bit in the knee. And then we're going to hold here. Take the left foot in next to the right. Notice how you feel here. Let's take a Tadasana so that we can reestablish balance in the body. Balance in your breath. And let's open the eyes. We'll find the back of the chair again, hands to the back of the chair. The right foot steps back, bending the left knee as you equally press the right heel down. And then straighten the left knee as we lift the right toes. Try to really ground into that right heel as you push it down. And try to get really high on the toes as you push it up. The left hip now draws back as the right hip equally draws forward. Stay strong in your pelvic floor. Stay strong in your abdominal wall. Just a couple more. Tracking the knee in line with the toes and the hip. It may not look like a lot's going on, but I want you to feel the muscles as you're moving here, going slow enough that you can really establish the correct alignment as you're moving. We'll do 2 more. This last one we'll hold, toes are up, elbows bend. We've got 5 of these. If you want, that left knee can bend, but I want you to bend more into the elbows than the knee. We've got 3 more. Keep your collarbones square to the back of the chair. 1 more. And coming back to our Tadasana. Creating balance in the body while you're here. Open the eyes. Let's come back to the back of the chair. Left foot steps back. The right knee bends deep. Press into your hands, bending at the elbows. This time that left leg is going to come up. Turn your left hip so the toes are pointing down. Glute is engaged. Now let's take the right arm up. You can do it. Let's hold. Spread the toes of your right foot. Squeeze your left glute for 5, 4, 3, smile, and let go. And then finding our Tadasana once again. Let go, holding on to any tension from that pose. Long exhale. And we'll move on to the other side. So your hands are on the back of the chair. Step back. Left foot goes forward, right foot goes back. Lift the right leg. But notice the tendency is for the hip to want to lift. So you can use your hand if you want to kind of draw it forward. The toes pointing towards the floor. Glute is strong, and that's what's holding up the leg. And then when you're ready, left arm comes up. Strong through your right thigh. Try not to dump the weight into your right hand. Hold here and squeeze your belly for 5, 4, 3. Squeeze your right glute. And let's go back into our Tadasana and finding balance in the body. Close the eyes. Thank your body as you breathe in. Exhale. Anything you want to release, anything you don't want to hold anymore, let it go. Slow breath in. Long breath out. Opening the eyes, let's come back to the chair. Now we're facing, the chair is facing the front of the room. Come to the right side of your chair, face the seat. Taking your left foot on the seat of the chair. Lift your right heel, pivot yourself to the front of the room, left hand inner left knee, right hand front right hip. Start inching your right foot out to the right slightly, and we want the left knee to bend as much as comfortable as we start moving through this range of motion. The pelvis and the chest are equally square to the front of the room. The right toes are pointing to the front. The left toes are turned out to the left, so we're getting that outward rotation of the hip, and I want you to start bending into that range of motion. You're feeling it into the inner right thigh. Be aware of your right foot. Keep the toes spread. Notice if you start rolling to the arch. Stay equally grounded through the bottom of your foot so that you can move the ankle through its range of motion rather than flipping onto the bottom of the arch. We'll do 2 more. Last one. And inhale to hold. Find your position so that you've got your right foot under your right hip. And as we inhale, the arms reach up. And as we we exhale, the left hand goes to, or left elbow goes to the left knee, and start reaching the right arm over. Start to bend a little more into that left knee. If you want to bring your right foot a little further away, you can play around with that, but don't go too far where you lose your stability in your inner thighs. I want both inner thighs to be equally activated here. Both glutes are equally active. As if you're trying to reach something 1 inch away from your fingertips. Engage that. Deep inhale and exhale, come back up to neutral spine. Gentle bend of the knee so that you can release. Use the hand on the back of the chair so you can create balance as you come back to your Tadasana. Notice how one side feels compared to the other. Let's close the eyes, not fidgeting here, just breathing long and slow in. Exhale any residual tension you might be holding. And opening the eyes, let's go to the other side. So standing to the left side of your chair, facing the chair. Right foot to the seat of the chair. Lift the left toes and spin on your left heel. Inch your left foot as far back as far out to the left as comfortable to you, and we'll just start playing around with the bend of the right knee. Check your alignment first, hips square to the front, right knee tracking in line with the right toes. You got that outward rotation of the hip, going to whatever feels good to you. We're getting an internal stretch to the inner thighs, and we're also opening up into the ankle joint. So be aware, you want to stay with your foundation equal through your foot as you move. And notice what muscles are engaged to bring you back up to center. Let your inhale carry you back up, squeezing through the glutes as you exhale, opening up the right knee to the right. We'll do 2 more. Holding here, right elbow, right thigh, left arm up and over. If you want to bend into that right knee a little more. And as if you're trying to reach something just 1 inch away from your left fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale and exhale. Release the hand. And we'll move back to our Tadasana. Take your time. The right hand on the back of the chair. Dragging the right foot down. And we come up to our Tadasana once again. Closing the eyes. Slow your breath down. Notice how your hips feel here. And give yourself a few words of encouragement. And let's open the eyes. We're going to come to the back of the chair once again. Your hands on the back of the chair, and step your feet just a little bit wider than the chair legs. The toes are turned out slightly, the same angle on each side, left and right. Just like what we did when we were at the beginning of the practice, when we were getting up and down from the chair, do the same thing here, but the legs wide. So as if you're just about to touch your bum to the back of the chair, and then we come back up. We have the hands in front so that we can use the hands to help to stabilize the spine. Remember, we're only going as far down as comfortable. And remember, the reason why we're doing this is to build strength in the body. So let's talk to the body with words of encouragement and love here. And it may feel really uncomfortable, especially if you're dealing with a recovering injury, but that's okay. You are getting stronger, and this is the process. So go to the point that feels good enough for the process. You don't need to go any further. And just know that it's necessary. It's a little necessary discomfort, but you're getting stronger as you move. Thank your body for its ability to do this for you. We're doing 2 more. And coming back to center, taking the chair, just place it aside for now. Just want you to find a wall, taking your hand onto the wall. I'll come here. You're facing so that the wall is right to the side of you. Turn your fingers so that they point behind you and start walking towards the right. So we're opening up through that left shoulder. Notice we don't want to hunch the shoulder. And let's come back to release that and find a wall so that now your right hand is on the wall right beside you. Turn the fingers so that they're pointing behind you and start walking yourself towards the left. The elbow can be bent if you need to. Keep directing your breath into that right shoulder. And let's return back. Taking both hands down by our side. Slow breath in. Long breath out. Let's find our seat. Taking your hands onto your knees. Turn your palms to face upward. Bring your first finger and thumb to touch. Close the eyes. Breathe into the expansion of your chest. Feel the lift of your ribs. Feeling softness with the exhale. Stay focused on your breath going in and out. When the mind wanders off, come back to the movement the breath is making in your body. Repeating to yourself, I am powerful. I am love. I have everything I need. My body is healthy and strong. Bring your hands to your heart center, palms pressing together. And gently smile here. Feel the energy in your body. You have generated this positive energy from within. Share it. We are each a conductor of energy. So do what you can to ignite a positive energy from within you so that it can be shared amongst us all. Big smile. Thank you for sharing.